Abby got her first job this week. We're at our neighbor's house, who was so nice to hire Abby to come and feed her horses in the morning, and her cat too. But how great is this backdrop with these beautiful horses? And they're so sweet. And Miss Abby does love her some horses, so I'll show you guys what she's up to. Nice barn in here. She'll get an idea of how much she wants a horse. It's a pretty legit bale of hay, huh? Yeah. So how many flakes of hay do they get?
7 or 8.
Okay.
Depends on how.
So about 2 each, maybe 1.5 each, something like that. Yeah. Cool. She takes this job very seriously, which she should. All right. Breakfast time for the horses, huh?
Yeah. There's 5 horses. 5 and you've got 8.
Let's see, are they following? Here they come. They know the drill. So she's separating the horses. She's putting the feed about 8 feet apart. That way they have enough space so they're not going to encroach on each other's breakfast and get in fights. Oh, we'll see after this, after a weekend of this, if she wants to get horses in the future. Good job. We're pretending it's summer. You guys gonna take a swim? You got some fresh water. They woke up this morning, they came out and they were like, no, this is that white stuff again. We don't want any of this. What is happening? But you know what? The sun's out. The dog feels like it's a turkey and a duck now, apparently. We did Brandon took all the fence down though. So you see, this used to be a perimeter fence here for the ducks and the turkeys. Now they can just go throughout the entire property. They were getting out anyway, and now we can use the fence for something else too. Well, happy Sunday. It's a beautiful snowy day here, as I've shown you, but it's melting just as fast as it's landing. So I have to believe that we're on the back half of it, but I just looked at our forecast and it says snow for the next 8 days. Now, here it's different because we get the snow, but then it melts because the sun is so bright and strong here. But I'm ready for it to be done, you guys. Our garden boxes were uncovered and now they're covered. And anyway, I'm not going to complain. Again, we need the moisture, but it would be really nice. We could all get outside a little bit more and just be getting into spring. So here's hoping. Did you want to say hi? you want to say about it? Oh, okay. You guys are chatting right now? Are you saying thank you for your produce? You're very welcome. You can tell this one's broody. Look at her naked belly under there. So I'll show you. Okay, so see that turkey right there? That's the one that had that foot injury before, and they've just never treated her the same. So she's kind of the outcast. You can see all the birds are kind of congregating right here. I don't know if there's one that's not in here, but this one the other day, I came up, and sometimes they don't go in at night when we bring them up to, or when we come up to put them in. But this one stayed out with a couple of her girlfriends, and since we took the fence down, they're able to get up and over this old mound of nasty bedding. Well, you can see this little crevice right here, like right about there. She got stuck in there, so she laid down in there and then couldn't get out. So luckily I came up and checked, because I always like to count them as they come out in the morning, and she was just stuck in there. So I got her out, her foot was asleep, she couldn't walk very well, but now, as you can see, she's doing just swimmingly. Oh, hello. Yeah, so we're gonna call the vet tomorrow too about Tessie's leg and just see what they think, if there's, I don't know, if there's anything they can do or they think would be okay for a almost 10-year-old Great Dane to go through. So I'll let you know what happens with that. What did you just say you were eating?
White kiwi.
White kiwi? Is that what it tastes like to you?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, isn't it? Have you guys ever had dragon fruit? It is delicious. Okay, just brought the kids into town. Nolan's at work. Brought Abby to the library because she's got a little picnic today with her little teen friends. But look at this, you guys. What is this about? It's like a blizzard out here. I'm so over it. It's about 40 today, so it feels really good out here. It's really melting and the sun is out. I can hardly even see, but the birds love it out here. I think they're hungry though, because I came out and they all were screaming at me. So we'll just go give them some food. What do you think? Think they're hungry? All right, let's come get some food then, huh? You have food, you silly girls. They just wanted new food. But look at all that food they had. I think they might need water. All right, you guys have a little snack. I'll go get you some water and fill your pool up. Okay, seriously. I can't even tell you how many days it's been snowing. It's April 14th today, and it just has been on and off snowing. We haven't seen, I saw the mountain once today. That was it. Crazy. Give you a little idea what's going on back here. She just came out here and she's already almost covered in snow. And they're big, beautiful flakes. I mean, this is great. This would be great if it was like December 24th, right? Crazy. She could sit out here forever. This is where she loves to be. So when it's nice out, like above freezing, she'll just lay out here in the snow, eating snow and eating ice, watching her ducks. Are you a good girl, Frankie? She can't hear me very well. She's funny. Okay, it's morning. I'm putting on Nolan's boots because mine aren't out here because the kids move them. So I've got my basket, got my water. I'm hoping these are not frozen. Oh, they're not. Good. Okay, so what I can do then is I'm going to fill this water just right here on the deck, because to go over to the well and then back up, it's just kind of a pain in the butt in the morning. So, and yes, it is snowing yet again. So I just got my water all plugged up. Now we'll dump these buckets in. You can hear all the birds are very excited, so I'll take you up there once I'm done. Okay, so we'll get the basket. We've got the water filled. Now let's walk it up. Oh, this is a heavy one. I think I filled it too full. I'm gonna be shaking all around now. Sorry, guys. So I'm trying to let these girls out a little bit later in the morning, just because they tend to come out too early, like when the sun comes up. Look at how beautiful it is out here right now. Anyway, they come out. Oh, look at the snow. Yep. They come out and then they lay their eggs all over the property. And yesterday, when we were watching up here, we saw some crows and magpies up in like that area up there eating eggs. So I know they're coming out early. Too early. So we'll get them set up with water right now, because when they come out, you'll see they demand it. But all their food dishes are covered, so we gotta empty those out, which are full of food. Dumb. But it's part of it. They'll still eat it, even though it's on the ground. They don't care. Look at all that food they left yesterday. Wow. Kids must have fed them a lot. They usually don't leave any food. So we'll just let them eat on that a little bit this morning while I collect eggs. Here they come. Good morning. Oh, are you so excited to be out? Right to the water. One turkey. Two turkey. 3. 4. They're so slow. Come on. 5. 6. Our hurt turkey from before. 7, our little broody girl. Look how cute and little she is. So these guys come out, they don't need water. As you can see, the ducks really require it. But look at, they're already heading up there. They haven't even eaten yet, and they're going up there to lay eggs. Those little stinkers. Apparently I didn't take enough time this morning. One more view of this before we go in the house. This is my favorite. If we're gonna have snow, I want it to be covering everything, which it kind of is. Check this out. Oh, when they cover the pines like that, so pretty. All right, so let's go look for eggs. Can you see them up there? Sorry, I know I get sidetracked. Welcome to my world. Look at them. They're all going up there, those little stinkers. Oh well, we've got plenty of eggs. Well, this is fitting since this weekend is Easter. So, this one just fell out of the house, so we'll get that one. I'm just gonna put this down and bring the eggs to it. So I've got 2, 3. They sometimes like to come behind the food. I don't see any back there today. But like sometimes they'll lay a huge amount of eggs in this house. And then the next day they lay it on the other side. Okay, so we've got 5 so far. 6, 7. All right, let's go over. I think I see 2 more over here under the little nesting box here, but let's come in, go on the other side, see if we can't find some more. Come back for those other 2. Oh, I see a little clutch over there. and a big old clutch over there, and a couple down there. So I'll give you a grand total once I get them all collected. Grand total today so far is 24. So I don't know, 39 ducks, 24 eggs doesn't really add up. So we'll see if they give us a couple more. They'll usually come in here during the day, warm up a bit, and then lay some eggs. But it's really mild today, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. But I'm going to go in, give them some food. So we've got a little mixture of things that we like to do here on our homestead. So like every 3 days, I'll give them coop kelp, depending on if they can forage, if they've had a lot of other produce, things of that nature. We do try and give them fresh produce like a couple times a day. So we got this, which I love. You can just get this on Amazon. But it's good for all your flock. So not just chickens and ducks. You can give them to turkeys too. So got a stockpile of that. I got another one in the kitchen. And then, I think I showed you this before. No, it is not Premier Pink Salt, but this is my favorite salt. Anyway, I put cayenne pepper probably 2 or 3 times a week in their food as well for the turkeys to keep blackhead away, which is a really gross disease that's pretty much terminal, and it will wipe out entire flocks. So we try and keep that at bay by putting in cayenne pepper and just regular powder. I just got a big, like, I don't know, half-gallon jug of it, and I just keep refilling this. And no, we're not giving vital protein, collagen peptides to our birds. But let me open this, show you what's inside. So in here, this is just crushed up eggshells. So anytime we have eggs for breakfast, if I bake, whatever, I'll save all the eggshells and I'll wash them out, I'll dry them, and crush them up in a little food processor. And this actually is sprinkled into their food about 3 times a week just for egg production. Because they lay so many eggs this time of year, I really like to keep up with their calcium intake. It just prevents like cracking, or it can. It prevents like the rubber shell. It just is a lot more helpful to them, and it's free. So this is a good idea. You can put it in your compost. You can sprinkle it into your garden. It's just a really good way of like repurposing and reusing and all that stuff. So today, because they haven't had eggshells for a little while, I'm going to give them eggshells. So I'll just give them probably 1 scoop today, maybe 2, just because they had some food left. I typically like to give them about 3 scoops a day, or not a day, a morning. They would hate me if I only gave them 3 scoops of food a day. So they get 3 scoops in the morning for all the birds. I just like to shake this in, that way it kind of will go all over in the different bowls. You guys want some breakfast? Some non-ground breakfast? There you go. So we just mix in the eggshells with the food. And they don't even, I mean, they'll eat eggshells whole, but that causes some issues too, being that they'll eat anything really. I mean, they'll eat mice, they'll eat meat, they'll eat turkey. We don't give them turkey, but if they're hungry enough and they don't have enough minerals, vitamins, calcium, all that, they'll start eating their eggs. And once they start, it's really hard to break them of it. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with a few of them anyway. Like I said, we've got enough eggs, but yeah? Are you happy for your breakfast? Okay. Bon appetit, ladies. We'll be back later. All right. Well, what a week. It has been snowing all week, and it looks like through the weekend, which that's all right. Next week, my in-laws are coming into town, which should be really fun. It is my birthday. Yes, another year older, another year wiser, right? So, I don't know what we're going to be doing. I think we might go get some meat birds. I think we decided that we're not getting pigs this year because we're not really certain of our plan going forward after the summer. We will still be homesteading. We're just not really sure if this is going to be our permanent residence. So once we get that decision made, I'll give you a little heads up. But I just wanted to thank you guys for all the really nice comments and questions and all of that stuff. It makes me very excited that there are more people wanting to learn how to live, and you can make it your own. You know, like our way of living is definitely not for everybody. We've created it, tailored it towards our family, so we love it. Of course, there are days, don't get me wrong, where, you know, you have your days where you just want to stay in bed with the covers pulled up. That was not today. I mean, who doesn't want to come out and see their duck eating inside the food bowl? So, yeah, it just makes me excited that there are more people that are starting to kind of wake up a bit and learn even of the very, very smallest thing about being self-sufficient. Whether that be you save your eggshells, whether that be you get 6 little chickens that go in your backyard in your neighborhood. That's where we started. Our journey started many years ago with chickens, and we haven't slowed down since. So keep going. Do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. That's what's so great about this world. So enjoy your weekend. Go give some loved ones some hugs. Tell them how great they are. I know my loved ones are pretty great. So with that, hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll talk soon.